Alright, I think we are up and live on YouTube, and there we go. We will now start Twitch. Alright, there we go. Everything looks good. Let's kind of mess with this. There we go. How's that sound? Solid. Yo, Turnip, how you doing, bro? Yo, by the way, I saw unfortunately Dominic got like 3-0'd in the last set. But see, I thought that Mugi already had a golden ticket, but I didn't realize that I guess he didn't. And so typically, you know, the second place guy gets it, but since Mugi had not gotten the golden ticket, but he was like 4th or 5th on points. It ended up letting Viper qualify, which this is again when I was talking about with like sometimes the commentators don't know what they're talking about. Like Juicy's good, but the Andrew guy, he kept saying, "Oh, that's it for Viper. He'll have to last chance, blah blah blah." Yet Mugi winning meant Viper in, which was like the most obvious, you know, because Dominic was the underdog. So anyway, the point is like that was the most obvious scenario. I felt like he should have known that, but yeah, it is cool Viper qualified. Hopefully Dominic, I mean, if Dominic performs like that, then he'll win the last chance qualifier, you know, because he had a phenomenal run. And he's really good with like the bridge spam and all those kinds of decks. So especially the meta right now, I think suits him too. But yeah, I didn't see the last 3 games, so I don't know how they went, but I just saw that it was like 3-0, which is unfortunate because he put up such a good, 5-star, wasn't even paying attention. Pekka's rip. Yeah, I just figured I could open the pass here real quick and then get into some games. Or if you get bored of this, I could hop into some games first, but yeah, I usually save the whole pass for like a yapping video. But I didn't really have anything to yap about, so I was like I might as well just open this because I'm so low on coins. That Andrew guy is not the best commentator. Yeah. So, and that's it. So Rich, he also seems to like not know as much, but he at least knew points wise. He was able to know like if this, then this person will qualify. If that, then this, whatever. And so he kept saying there was like a chance for Viper. But then, yeah, Andrew, he didn't really seem to know like what he was talking about in terms of that. And he was like so confident. He's like, well, that's it for Viper, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, if Mookie won the upper bracket, then obviously the most, you know, the easiest thing to guess would then be he gets the ticket and then it makes Viper in, you know? It just kind of, yo, what's good, Soul Hunter? Young Money. You said, yo, Unc, how you doing? I'm good. How you doing, bro? Good. Yeah, I played like 2 games this morning, but, yeah, I've got to untilt some medals. Because yesterday, I got on yesterday and I got UC, and then I dropped down a little bit. Just because it's like, you know, it's like a very bridge spam aggressive meta, so I was like a dummy, I was playing aggressive as well, so that was kind of my downfall yesterday. But yeah, y'all let me know, like, what decks are you guys running right now? I didn't want to, but I was like, man, I might have to cave and play one of these brain dead decks just to kind of experience what it feels like to be on the other side of the meta. You buy pass every season? No, I really don't. I don't think I got it last season. I don't remember. I usually don't though. I just got it this season because it was Valkyrie. And so that's like one of the core ones in the deck. Valkyrie, and then I think the last one I got was Goblins, whenever those were released. But in general, I don't. Especially because now, since it's so much easier to like hoard resources in terms of Evo shards and hero coins, you can unlock the heroes and Evos for free. I still run Minor Rocket, but I've been using Graveyard and Lava a bit. Yeah, oh, another 5-star. That's the second one of this pass. I went like 5 passes without a singular 5-star. And in this one so far, we've got 2. And then, of course, this one, that's like the guaranteed one. But let's see what we get here. 15 monks. See, and this is, I don't like this, because this is since my magic inventory is full. They convert it to a card. But I'm like, since in the chest, if they're going to give you, when they give you, so let's say there was a chest and you were to get 5 champion wild cards. The equivalent to that, if you were to get a card, a champion card, it would be 15 of whichever card. So they value the wild cards 3 times as much as the normal cards. So if they're going to convert it like this and not let me hoard wild cards, then why would they just convert it and give me the same amount, you know? Almost feels like getting scammed. Let's see, I don't think... But this is the other bottleneck that I'm at. I don't have... I just got some more coins, but I guess we'll put... Might as well put some stuff into the Goblinstein, since he's so freaking busted right now. I mean, I guess Queen could use some. Bro, I don't know why I got a phone call. My iPad's on D&D. Yo, Sam, how's it going? Can you give me friend link? Yeah, you could add me if you would like. Let me see. Yeah, here you go. Right here. Let me know if this works. If not, I could look at another way. I'm still unk with this, you know, so I'm like the whole... We were doing 1v1s one time, and I was like, I was like so confused on how to pull up the thing. But yeah, let me know if that works. Oh yeah, I mean, I didn't change the deck. I didn't change the deck too much. I really just put Diddy instead of Ice Spirit. But because the thing is, without, you know, without Evo Valkyrie, we kind of... Bro, my iPad's on D&D. Why am I getting a call? Okay, yeah. We'll do the rest of that later. We'll actually, let's open some of these chests. We get a 3-star. You said, unfortunately, I have to go, but good luck with your push. Thanks, Turnip. I appreciate you, bro. Oh, 1 stars. Hey, honestly, though, my luck's been pretty good. I got 2 5-stars other than the ones that weren't, other than the one that you're, like, promised, so... Can't really complain there. Quite surprised. I'll just try to open these real quick, and then we're gonna hop right into some games. Yeah, we could do a quick 1v1 if you want, and then I've got to start untilting. Yeah, I'll pull up the friend link thing again real quick. I just gotta spam open these, because I had like 20 of them, and once you start opening them, like it won't let you back out of it. I mean, maybe if I closed the game, it would, but might as well just finish them real quick. Yo, Jay Prussian, how you doing, bro? Alright, so here's the friend link. You just have to scan this QR code. Or, if I hit share link... Okay, I see. Clash with Sashin, you said love from India, brother. Oh, I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, so there's that, and... Okay, I see you're in a match real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna hop in a game real quick, and then we can... There we go. Nice. Yeah, and then we can 1v1 after, but I gotta get into a couple games real quick. We got Mr. Adam here. Looks like on Twitch, man. I swear on Twitch, the chats, there's always like the bots that are like promoting the view bots themselves. It's funny, bots promoting other bots in the Twitch chat. It seems like that's really what it is on Twitch. It's kind of interesting. I think it's because Twitch is like a platform where it doesn't have much like discovery. Here at the 2-minute mark, I'll go hog just for y'all's entertainment. Usually I would wait till a minute though. But yeah, so I think with Twitch, it just doesn't really have a discovery algo. Kind of like YouTube does. Interesting. So he has Dart Goggins and Valkyrie. Okay, I'm gonna have to go Valkyrie like this. Let's hit the Abyll here just because I want to see like what else he's gonna have. Right. Okay, I'm gonna go Goblins High. And we are gonna take a lot of damage, but the thing is, we've pretty much taken his tower, so we're gonna kind of like tower trade here. But I guess I'm a bit confused. I guess he's playing... When I saw the Valkyrie and the Goggins, I thought he was going to be playing like some kind of hyper spam thing, but he's got Giant Skelly and Recruits, so it's like a monstrosity mix, I guess. I'll just go EXE here, and then I will go with the Valkyrie over here. Just go ahead and hit the log just so that the Goggins doesn't get like infinite value. Okay. I'm just going to kind of go Diddy Cage down low. And then I guess we'll just go Hog to take that tower rather than trying to rock it later. We'll go Valkyrie. I would assume he goes Ram in the pocket, but maybe not. Okay, I will go ahead and log. I'm going to let the Valkyrie get a little bit of damage. Because I feel like that was kind of a bad build by him. Let's just go EXE down low. We have to be mindful of the Ram coming in the pocket. Alright, so we have... I'm going to actually hit the Abyll here just to kind of shred that a little bit. And then I'm going to wait. And I'll take the log just in case, but I probably didn't need it. And Goblins to protect EXE. So this is the good thing in this kind of matchup where he's like stacking everything. And he's got all the recruits. My EXEs can sit back, and at least he hasn't shown yet that he has like a massive spell to kind of take it all out. Okay, now I'm going to go Rog Hider. And EXE like this so that Valkyrie doesn't chain. I'm not sure why he's emoting. Alright, we'll go Rog Hider. Let's go ahead and get a log just to take that Goggins out. Really bad ability by him. I think he actually lost. Let's see. I'm going to try to NATO these together. We're going to wait, and then we're going to go like this. A bill spam. Ah, if only I could have gotten the rocket down there. I think it would have been close. What other platform do you stream on? Just so for Clash, just YouTube and Twitch right now. But I don't know. I was debating making like a TikTok, but I'm not sure. I've never had TikTok. Cage must have increased elixir cost. Yeah, so it does. Cage, I like the Cage because it's another tank killer. But it's for sure the elixir like increase is definitely noticeable in terms of your cycles a lot slower. So you just have to play it a little more passive, I'd say. Even on top of like the normal passiveness of HOG EXE. But I really like it, especially just kind of for the meta. It seems to help out quite a lot. Okay, so I don't know if there's like a setting I've got to press or what's good, but like I have my stuff on D&D and I keep getting calls to my iPad. Well, I'm like, what are we doing here? So like sometimes like this, it can be very tempting to go in when I know that I probably shouldn't. So I'm just gonna log. And that's kind of just like how you have to play this version when it's like a little bit more expensive. But I just think that normal, like especially since I've got Hero Valkyrie, like normal HOG EXE is just kind of unplayable without a building, especially right now. So, like in that scenario, I would have had to go Evo EXE. And sure, I could have gotten like Ice Spirit or something to help out, but I think I still probably would have taken a bit of damage. And then the other thing is, once you get deeper into the games, I think it's not really that big of a deal dealing with the more expensive cycle. So like in a matchup like this, you see there's times where I have to take a little bit more damage, but I know that deeper in, I'm going to be able to get him. Now the reason I went ability there, I wasn't even sure if it was going to chain, depending on where he placed things, but was really just so that we could make sure to take out that ghost. So that I didn't have to deal with it on the defensive. I'm going to log so that I can just go ahead and go goblins. But yeah, I'm going to let that barrel go. I'm not really... I mean, I guess he did it to tank. So yeah, I mean, it's not like terrible, but I think there was just adjustments that had to be made based on the meta. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead with the log. He has his piggies, so I could just rocket those. Okay. Well, those spears are gonna do like infinite. There we go. Bro, I finger slipped on the log. All good. I'm going to take the furnace damage over there to go ahead and take it here. The ability was too much, I guess. Yeah, so in that match, what actually happened was I tried that little cheeky pocket play, and since he went recruits, it kind of completely killed it. Whereas if he didn't go recruits in that sense, Valkyrie would have gotten right to tower. Oh, look at this. I'm sure he fireballs it, but still, I mean, that's a massive push for him to deal with there. I'm going to kind of spam him a little bit here. Just because I know this is hard for him to deal with. Yeah, that's going to be game right there. There's no chance. If he kills all this, I'd be so surprised. Nice. There we go. When did you hit UC? Looks like I missed some streams. Oh, I didn't stream it, actually. So, I was like in League 6. I was in League 6 for like quite a while. I got to League 6 with like 3 days, like the first 3 days of the season. And then I was just teeter-tottering around League 6. My grandmother had called me to tell me she saw, there's like a big buck, and she hasn't seen it in a while, so she was telling me that she saw the buck. It's very wholesome. W Grammy. Yeah, I do plan to stream more often. I've just not really been liking playing the game all that much. Try new deck, Hog Archer Queen. You mean, are you talking about like the Piggy's Quick Cycle one? Yeah, Debbie Grandma. Alright, I'm gonna go Valkyrie here, because as those skeletons come up, it's gonna help Valkyrie chain. Okay, I thought she might chain farther, but it's all good. Let's go log like that, and then I think I'm gonna go goblins in the center here. Yeah, so that I could then go XE like this. Nice. Okay, so this kind of looks like a monstrosity. Oh, never mind. He's playing Graveyard. I took a break from HOG EXE. It feels unplayable at the moment. Yeah, it's very, very rough. So there's another guy, the new Axe. I saw in one of his videos, he was playing like I think he was playing Evo Knight skeletons instead of goblins. And so yeah, he was just running like quick cycle HOG EXE. And I think he liked that. I think he might actually be live right now, by the way. I think he switched back to standard HOG EXE, but I haven't seen Viper stream, so I'm not sure if he's still running Evo Valkyrie or Hero, but I know the last time I seen his stream, he was still running the Evo, so I think a lot of HOG EXE players are still running the Evo instead, just because with Hero, it's such a big drop-off to your defense. Okay. I'm going to hit the Valkyrie ability here just to kind of damage the bowler a bit more. I'll go ahead with the log. Alright. I'm going to apply some like pressure here. And then we have Diddy here. We're gonna have to go Valkyrie like this. Let me NATO the bowler over that way. And then we'll go XE like this. Oh, that's definitely good value there. It like, so I hit the ability, but it's kind of like undid it. I wasn't sure how that was going to work with the snowball. All right, very aggressive. Here, let me NATO this so that XE can take the minions. Okay. It looks like we're going to lose this one too. I thought XE was going to be able to take the minions out there. And so that's why I NATO'd it. I was trying to NATO it like into XE, but it didn't really work. Oh yeah, well, does he still use goblins? Because I saw he was using Hero Berserker instead of goblins, but he still had Ice Spirit. So did he change it? He might have changed it, to be honest. Yeah, well, and that's what I've found. Even the range that I'm at right now, all the decks are just like so toxic usually. That one was graveyard. I should have won that, but I just had a couple misplays. The tornado at the end, I tried to time it as XE threw his axe so that it would kill the minions, but one of the minions snuck past and did like a boatload of damage. I should have prioritized the King Tower activation. It is a little bit harder now that the bowler's range is not as much. I'm going to just go Valkyrie in the center, because Skelly Drags could mean multiple different things. Okay, he's probably going to be playing Golem. So that means he'll probably have the E-Babes. This version usually has Pump, but I'm not sure if he's going to do it. Yeah, you know, I should try... Does this chain? Okay. It died. I was going to go Hog anyway. But that'll line up unless he puts something else. Nice. I was debating tornadoing there, but I didn't think it was like really, it would have been beneficial. Because I kind of just have to get back to an XE anyway. Yeah, I should try 2.6. I've always thought about like trying 2.6. I just never... I don't know. I wasn't always the biggest fan of like Musketeer, but I really like XE just because of all the splash. Like how well he handles that. I'm sure he's gonna ability, right? Okay. Oh. I guess the barb must have been like just off, because it got stuck on the tower there. It pretty much never does. You said, I mean, you have to switch a little bit from Hog EXE. I use Lumberloon Freeze. Yeah, I mean, the problem, Hog EXE is like, I love playing Hog EXE, but it's definitely got its like weaknesses in terms of overall durability to the meta. I'm gonna go XE like this. And then, let's wait a second. Oh, I went with the lightning block a second too late. It's fine though, no big deal. Yo, Mafias, yeah, I streamed the world, like, qualifier thingy, monthly final. But yeah, other than that, I haven't been live too much. Go with the log there. Said, I still feel like people don't respect regular XE enough. He can even take out tanks by himself. Yeah, here, let me wait for this to walk up a little bit. Never mind. Just go like this. Kind of cooked here. And that's why like I kind of stopped paying attention, because I was like, it's gonna be a tough one to win anyway. But he hit me with the well played as if he did something other than spam golem. It's all good though. I don't really... I wanted to untilt, but I'm not really like bothered by this game anymore. I kind of just don't really care. Yeah, so Exe, he's very strong. I've noticed though, like with his Evo being nerfed so much to the ground, he's very like he's not. There's so many instances now where he takes damage where he didn't prior that it makes him vulnerable to spells, which then makes it so that he dies quite frequent, I would say. Yeah, I should start playing other decks, and that's if I want to continue to like play this game more and actually like enjoy it, I'll have to play other decks too. Because you can't just like always play like HOG EXE unless you're like Viper or Planet, you know? So it's I can always try, but right now when I typically finish end of season around 1800 mark, but if I was playing some of these meta decks, I'd easily be in the 2000 metal range, which I could still get this season. We'll just have to see like how much I play or how it kind of goes, but it is tough right now. He said, "Bro, there's one toxic deck of Rambo. Try that deck. It's the Exe Hog Freeze." Yeah, no, I've actually been wanting to try that. I will like very rarely play it, but I should definitely try it more because it's a fun deck, high pressure. I feel like though Boss Bandit might struggle right now. With all the like bridge spam stuff. I knew he was going to go E-Babes there. We're going to take a little bit from that E-Babe. Quite a lot of damage. But I feel like that was kind of the best that I could have done in that scenario, really. The other good thing is he doesn't have a way to fully stop Hog Rider. He's pretty much always going to take a hit. I'm just going to go Cage in the center here. Alright, let's go Exe off to the left here. Said, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, HOG EXE NATO has gotten really nerfed. Oh. Alright. And so in this matchup, what I always see Viper do, sometimes you just have to like take damage. From the 3M, especially. And you kind of go about it like trying to like divvy up where you're taking the damage. And so I'm just going to rocket all of that together there. There we go. Okay. Just kind of waiting on his E-Barbs. Okay, I'm going to go Valkyrie like this. I'm going to hit the ability. If he adds E-Babes, then I log, but if not... Okay. So this is going to be tough right here. I don't know... Yeah, that's going to... Yeah, that's going to do it. Man, in that... Like, I usually win that matchup. I think I would have had to try to, since I didn't go Hog, he kind of outcycled my rocket tornado thing there, so I wasn't, that's why that last one got me, but it's kind of rough right now. Let me catch up on some chats though real quick. Because I'm trying to get used to like reading as I'm playing, and I tried that, and then that's when I had made a couple mistakes there and lost. Loki think 2.6 is kind of easy compared to HOG EXE. Yeah, I definitely agree. 2.6 is definitely a lot easier than HOG EXE in most metas at least. I'm not sure right now because I know lightning is everywhere, so obviously that's like pretty hard for 2.6 to deal with, but I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, HOG EXE has gotten really hard nerfed. HOG will most likely get nerfed due to so many complaints. I agree. I've thought quite frequent that they're gonna nerf it because everybody says to nerf it, but I don't know if they actually will or not. I hope they don't, but we'll see. So, well, I gotta go now so quickly, but I will watch you more. I appreciate you, Mafias. HOG EXE NATO is so hard. Yeah, I mean, HOG EXE is usually regarded as like one of the really higher skill in the game decks to play, and it's just because like your placements on certain things, it can be the difference between like losing and winning. Cammy said play. All right. Yo, Stony, how are you doing? Honestly, I don't really play other games. Oh, you gotta go? All right, Young Money. I appreciate you coming by. I'll I'll probably be live again soon, so yeah, definitely catch you guys. I think he's playing Minor Rocket, by the way. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna go Rog Hider just to stop the charge. Okay. He's got Hunter, so this might be a, what do we think, like Piggy's deck or something? Might just be a monstrosity, we'll have to see. Okay, so RG maybe? It's kind of odd. RG with Dark Prince. I guess instead of Ghost, right? I wasn't expecting that. But it's not bad. We're kind of like even right now. Good, Seal. Hope you're doing well. Or hope you're doing good. Yeah, bro. I'm good. I just sometimes, you know, this Clash just be doing Clash things. But so yeah, I don't really play other games. I was thinking, I don't know if you guys saw, I think Supercell is going to come out with another game, and it's in like beta testing right now. And I was considering playing that game, but I don't know. Here, I'm going to NATO this just to buy XE a little bit of time here. But the RG, so this is where this deck, my version with the Diddy is kind of mid. So it's like, it's good because you have the building to help with RG, but it's bad because it makes it so much more expensive that it's hard to cycle back. Hard to like cycle back to the different counters. So this is again just kind of when I say it's got to be played like a little bit more passive, and I don't always do that. You know, let's go Valkyrie here just because I know that it's gonna, you know, yoink the other fisherman. I'm just gonna take the, oh, we actually took two there. I thought we were just gonna take one, but I knew that I had to take some damage. I'm just gonna log just to kind of buy a little time and then go like this. But yeah, this one's also not looking great, but we might be able to get it. But he said, well played. Is this your main deck? No, it's so like HOG EXE, but right now I've been like trying to mess around with other like variants and stuff. So like not really, because with Diddy it's like a different play style, and but I tend to play HOG EXE on stream at least, because I'm, you know, still like new to like streaming and whatnot. But I'm going to be playing other decks too. I think definitely the Rambo deck with the Elite Babes and Boss Bandit. Might even play a little bit of that in a couple of minutes here. I think... Okay, I was going to say this might be... Might be Mortar, just some kind of spammy thing. We'll have to see, really. But he's got the Rascals, so it could also be like a hyper spam type deal. Okay, good luck. Thank you, Cammy. Said, bro, play Grand Challenge and use meta decks. Yeah, I should. I should definitely try that so that I can play other decks without having to like upgrade too much, just because I'm kind of like low on coins. All right, let's go Valkyrie. Then I'm going to take the log just so that Goggins doesn't fully KO all of that. Then I'm going to opt to take a little ghost damage here just so that the XE can be higher health. So he does waste his cannon there, I feel like. So I could have gone Hog, but I didn't because I want to make sure I'm not overcommitting in this game. With all his little spammy cards, that's when this deck of his could get potentially overwhelming. Okay, we're just gonna go like this. Cammy, by the way, what deck do you main? Stoney, you said I might try it myself. Yeah, I've been trying to find something that could kind of fill that slot in this deck. And so Diddy Cage is just kind of what I stumbled upon, because it's like a building, and then when he pops out, he's high hitting, like tank killer, I guess you could call him. It's kind of like a mini P.E.K.K.A that hits faster, so that's really why I put him in the deck. But for sure, 4 elixir card, it's very noticeable in terms of cycle wise. Used to, when you could run 2 heroes and 2 evos, I was testing out like hero ice golem with. I'm gonna NATO just so that XE can kind of take some of that out. And then let's go high Valkyrie here, and then I'm gonna also log, hopefully take care of the ghost. And then late XE will take a little damage, but that's fine because this tower is healthier. I don't like really mind. Okay. I'm gonna actually take the rocket to get those rascals out of there. And then we'll go like so, hit a little log. That should take out the Goggins. And then he's, okay. Yeah, so we're gonna, XE's gonna kind of bail us out here. I should have placed that better, but it's all good. Let's go Diddy. Okay, I will go ahead and log just since he went binds. I'm gonna let the ball breakers connect. Oh, I was hoping XE was gonna throw his axe there. Alright. He's just gonna go cannon, but I'm trying to make him defend. Okay, we'll go XE like this. Cage here. And that should do it, especially if we can get that Berserker out of there. Nice. I had to edge him there and let the ball breaker hit. He said, my deck is Mortar, but I played bad. Yeah, there's like multiple different variants of Mortar. But did you see the kind that was like everywhere in CRL with the Goblin Stein and the Elite Babes? That one seemed pretty easy and pretty spammy. Whereas I know like some of the other variants, even if they're still kind of spammy, they're still like, you know, they're still like skill to some degree at least. Is that Boss Bandit pretty good? I like the one with Furnace, Freeze, and Hog with Evo XE. It's pretty strong, bro. My favorite deck. Yeah, I think I've seen that pop up with the Furnace, especially because now it spawns so many spirits. It's quite strong. Like, everybody was thinking it was going to kill it, but... Okay, so we're going to get a retake. Here, let me NATO this so that XE can have a little more time here. Pretty much all that damage was just Electro Dragon, so it's not really too bad there. Especially because with Golem, it's like defending that first Golem is always the hardest, because that's when we don't have our Evos or anything like that. So, bro, I love your voice. It's so soothing. I appreciate you, bro. I'm gonna go Hog. So when Golem players do that, they're trying to bait you into rocketing it, because if he were to rocket, then I wouldn't be able to kill his Electro Dragon, his Evo, because that's coming up next. So that's why I didn't do that there. Okay, now I'm gonna have to get a little crafty, because actually, because I didn't think he was gonna play Elite Babes on that, but that's fine, I guess. Said Hero Ice Golem. Hero Ice Golem's still strong in my opinion, but a lot of players here. I'm gonna go early Diddy because the chance of that actually being able to pull in the Golem when he gets his push is pretty low anyway. So there's no sense in like trying to save it to take out the Golem. Alright, I just have to rocket that. It's like, yeah, I mean, we took a little damage there. It's nothing crazy, especially if they go with like an over-ambitious Golem in the back. I feel like that was a bad ability by me. But I was hoping that the Hog was going to tank a little bit, so that's why I played that ability there. To try to take out the Babes. We need that to survive. But at least he doesn't have the Babes for his push here, and he won't have his Evo Dragon, and that will line up. Okay, unless he plays something, which obviously he did. Alright. Okay. Cage high should distract the Babes there. I'm gonna go Valkyrie here just to get some damage dealt early. That is the other good thing, underrated about her ability, that I don't think a lot of people really take into account, is that she can do damage pretty quickly, rather than just being like an oppressive offensive unit. But I think that's going to do it there. I just don't think that I can really defend all of that. I don't know what I would have done better there. So I hate it when they play Golem first play. Yeah, I mean, they pretty much all do that now. It's such a good viable option. Hero Ice Golem's still strong in my opinion. A lot of players use it in Hog Cycle decks a lot in the meta. Yeah, I think it's still strong for sure, especially with its slowdown ability, but the card itself is phenomenal. How you doing, bro? Oh, I'm good. How are you doing? Ammo Annette? Is that how you say it? I'm not sure. How many years you been streaming? Only like 2 months. Yeah, only 2 months really. Stony, it's been a long time. Oh, do you guys like know each other from a different stream or something? That's cool. Evo Valk is better than Hero against Golem. Yeah, for sure, for sure. But Evo Valkyrie is much. Oh, I've dropped down low. I didn't realize. Rip. So Evo Valk, she's weak in terms of like things like Graveyard though, because think used to, if there was an Evo Valkyrie here, we could completely shut down a Graveyard. But now, since she doesn't one-tap Skellies, she'll be pulling in half-health Skellies to your tower. So they could get like a couple more damage. So, I don't know, I feel like, obviously she's better to kind of shut down the pushes and things. But I still don't think she's necessarily as viable. Buddy hit me with the thanks already. Let's go like so, and then we're gonna have to take a little damage, but it's nothing major. Like, I'm not sure why he's saying good game already. We only took, you know, like 1,000, just whatever the battle ram thingy was. But yeah, he's running the most boosted deck of the season. I'm gonna go Raw Kiter on the side with the 1 Zappy. We should still be able to get 1 hit. Then I'll go, I guess, early Cage, because I do have Evo EXE. And then we're gonna have to sacrifice the goblins, go EXE over here. Okay. Now where's he gonna wanna... I'll prep the rocket. There we go. Nice, nice. I'm not sure what Buddy's laughing for. I'm not going to hit the ability unless he stacks... Okay. I guess I could have hit it there, but I would have been looking for more value, really. And then I know he's going to want a wizard in the center, so I'm going to go Diddy like so, and then I'll go goblins. I'll just hit the Valk ability here, just in case he wanted to go Ram. It would have helped out to start shredding that. But yeah, he's going to want to go Ram with this giant smelly, so I'm going to kind of clog that. If he goes opposite, we have the cage here. I don't really... Alright, we'll go Raw Kiter. The other thing is I don't want to just like allow him to spam the bridge. I'm gonna rocket. Yeah, I feel like that was a good play there. Obviously, it would have been more ideal to rocket first, but I didn't think he was gonna do that because, you know, the time prior I just fully defended by rocketing it, so I didn't think he was gonna give me that twice. I'm sure he'll ability. Oh, the Valkyrie's not hitting the wizard. That's kind of problematic. I'm gonna log because EXE's not gonna stop that in time. And yeah, the wizard got quite a bit of damage. Let's go ahead and hit the Valkyrie ability so that she could take out the Zappies, because those things are annoying. Okay. I have to go like this. Dude, how did that ram still connect to my tower? That's insane. Dang. Another L. I'm sorry, guys. This is rough. Oh, no, you're good. You're good, Stony. You're good. Yeah, y'all are good. You can talk as much as you want in there. I'm just losing to the meta spam. Oh, by the way, I forgot. Here we go. You guys can see the screen bigger now. Okay, so if he doesn't add anything, I can actually get an easy activation here. So I'm gonna go Raw Kiter. Okay, never mind. Let's go Balloon. I mean, Diddler, and then we have to go XE. So, and this is another situation where Diddy is a bit of a hindrance, I'd say. Because it's good to have that building for the balloon, but if I would have had... If I would have had Ice Spirit, I would have been able to cycle quickly. I was just... Right there, it was like an unfortunate starting hand. So he ended up cheesing me with the balloon freeze, but if I had Ice Spirit, I would have been able to like Ice Spirit and get to a rocket or get to Tornado faster. So yeah, and this matchup's like pretty tough anyway, but I can definitely still come back because with XE and Rocket, we can for sure shut down their pushes. You just have to watch out for the like sneaky freeze. So we'll see. I should be able to still pull this one back. I'm gonna go XE like this. There we go. Okay, and I'm gonna go Goblins with it. Make a little speedy XE. He's gonna want to go with his Knight. Okay, I could have Tornadoed, but I thought he was gonna go like behind. Like the Knight behind the XE. That's usually what they do. I'm gonna wait. Okay, I'm gonna rocket the Loon over here. Alright, and we'll go low cage like that, and we'll go like this. Alright, let's go Valkyrie though, I guess just a tank for that Inferno. Honestly, it's like GG's there, yeah. Love to see Steel use a Boss Bandit deck. Yeah, I think I guess I might as well try it now, because I'm just losing a lot with this. Yeah, alright, let's change to the... That's the emote that he's spamming, by the way. You get that from... I think that was the one that they were giving for CRL. I didn't complete the points thingy. But yeah, let's run the Boss Bandit deck. See, I would like to play Sparky too, but I just have to like upgrade a bunch of things first. You guys can troll me for my awful gameplay, by the way, too, if you want. I don't really like get mad about that or anything, but okay. So it looks like we're gonna be playing some kind of bait. I would assume it'll be like Mega Nuts bait with the Goblin Wang and the Dagger Duchess. That's usually what they have. You know, of course, we opt for this one where we don't have Rocket and then we face Balloon. But that's okay. We'll just take the little activation. You look like Hugh Jackman, Wolverine. He said, finally bro's playing Rambo deck. I said, you stink steel. Yeah. You know what's funny actually with the Wolverine thing. When I would work in like restaurants and stuff, I used to always, people all the time would tell me that I look like Wolverine. And that was when I had like, here, let's go like this, actually. Just to kind of see what else he's got. Okay, he'll just have E-Wiz. Alright. Let's go Minion Horde, actually. Because even though he's got arrows, obviously he doesn't full counter that. So what's funny is, I used to like, you know, put whatever in my hair to, oh, let's spam Elite Barbs. You know, this is my chance to get to be like brain dead, like all the meta. Let's freeze as well. There we go, nice. I think he had just hit his ability too. That should be tower down. So I used to like put my hair up kinda, and they said I looked like Wolverine that way, and then I would start to like slick the hair back kinda like this, and then they would tell me I look like Hugh Jackman Wolverine and in the other way, because I haven't seen the movies, so I didn't realize that like I'm just gonna go Boss Bandit right there. I'm gonna hit a late Minion Horde, hopefully before the arrows. Nice. So yeah, I've never seen the movie, so I didn't realize that like both the ways I was rocking my hairstyle was like Hugh Jackman was, and it was just kind of funny because I used to get Wolverine all the time, multiple times a day usually. Okay, I'm just gonna freeze. Just for fun, really. I'm just gonna like keep up the pressure, just because we're just kind of stalling for time anyway. You said from skill to toxic, yeah. That's a strong deck, bro. I've never seen this deck before. Yeah, this is I'll see you, Cammy. I appreciate you stopping by. Wolverine, yeah, Wolverine, Hugh Jackman's pretty cool. Yeah, skill to toxic. Yeah, this deck, honestly, HOG EXE is like in a pretty bad spot right now with all the like spam and stuff. So I just figured I might as well try this because it's, at least with the HOG and the EXE, it's kind of similar to what I know, but it's like, you know, still a little different. So I'm not sure, how does this work? Is Boss Bandit gonna be able to? Okay, I was like, is she gonna be able to stop that, or is she gonna die there? Here, let's go ahead and hit a little ability for her, and then hopefully another one to bring it back. And we're gonna wait and see what he does here. I'm gonna go babes like this. I should be able to handle that quite well. I'm sure he'll hit the Marcher ability. Oh, he actually didn't. Let me hit the freeze so that we can take care of that E-Wiz. Kind of aggressive, but if you think about it, like, I forced out his bandit. Here, let me NATO. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not sure how good of a play that is. Yeah, without king up, we're kind of cooked. I guess I shouldn't have NATO'd and then just tried to defend otherwise, but... Or try HOG Archer Queen. Are you talking about like the Piggy's Quick Cycle deck? I could try that deck. Hope you have a physique like Wolverine. He looks awesome in X-Men. Yeah, I'm a little out of shape right now, but especially when I get back to the gym, I will be for sure. I used to be, definitely, yeah. Used to be like really ripped. I'm not that far off of that right now. I just haven't been like lifting weights. Still got some kind of muscle, you know. Not like Nate's level of skinny or anything. All right, let's try to see how I should play this. I guess I have to be more spammy, right? I guess that's kind of the point of this deck. We're gonna lose that one, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know. And then the thing is, when I try to play a deck like this, I'm not used to spamming and stuff, and that's how you have to kind of play this deck, or else you kind of lose. Bad Hero Magic Archer placement. All right. You also look like Juicy. Another YouTube used to go as Juicy J. Yeah, I've watched Juicy a couple times. He's pretty cool. He's also Christian, and he like shares his faith on there, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, we'll just yoink this backwards, just so that the tower doesn't hit it too much. We'll hit a little ability here as well, try to take it back again. I think he's going to be playing some kind of Lumberloon, though. We're going to go Goblins. Bro, always deploy Evo Barbs far from enemy troops. Yeah, because they'll throw those spears. If he hits the ability, I'm NATOing. Okay. I'm going to split the Horde here. Especially in double. I think I've seen Rambo do this. He'll split Horde, and then he would go, like, E-Babes. He would go, like, E-Babes one side, and then Rawhider the opposite. Interesting. He hit me with the freeze. I wonder, is this gonna... Okay, no, so it's not gonna 3-crown me, because they didn't all go to King Tower. But I was like, imagine if that 3-crowns me. Let me see, Money Man. Let me see what you said. I think it had to translate. Oh, and then you said I put MK on Inferno. All right. You know what? Honestly, I should have just minion hoarded, but I feel like this will do as well. That's fine. I'm going to go Elite Babes because I know he has delivery, so if I go Horde, he would have just delivered. There we go. Nice. I feel like that was a pretty solid NATO. And he did use his... Let's go like this. I think I have to save my freeze. Yeah, I mean, I could have frozen right there, but I'm just thinking about his balloon. If he freezes me, okay. I was gonna say, if he were to freeze me, then I'd just have to NATO that away, but I think we're fine. Right here. Okay. Goblins here to take the spear. Okay, nice. Late freeze, just because I figured he wouldn't expect it, but not really expecting to get too much damage there. I just kind of wanted to deal with that. I'm going to go Exe like this. He's going to want to go with his little push. See, the thing is, since I haven't really taken damage over here, like, I can just NATO this to King. Okay, really bad freeze, honestly. Let's wait a second. I was trying to wait for the, like, Elite Babes or something, but obviously he didn't end up playing them. Okay, we'll go like this. I'll go like this just to kind of yoink this over. And then I can do the same thing, like I can just NATO. Yeah, I was going to say I could just NATO. Exie should be able to take it here. There we go. Nice, nice. Limbazoo PNs. Moneyman, what does that mean? Is that Latin? Maybe? No. I guess that would be... I'm not sure. I put MK on Inferno Dragon. Yep, him and Mold have Bible study on Wednesdays on YouTube. That's cool. Yeah, this is expensive. I think it's like 4.4 elixir cycle. Very solid deck. Yeah, I agree. It is solid. I was even thinking, what if... So I like Boss Bandit. I've never really used her, but I like her. I was thinking, what if we subbed out Boss Bandit or Elite Babes for Hero Valkyrie? I wasn't sure because, number one, Boss Bandit, she forces out a lot of elixir and creates a lot of pressure, which is a big part of the deck. And Elite Barbs, they do that as well. So that's why I was like, you know, with Valkyrie, it would be a little bit more defensive and versatility, but it would for sure be a little bit less pressure. Isn't this funny how the matchmaking works, though? We go against, like, Lumberloon, E-Babes, Freeze. As soon as we take Rocket out, and then the next match after is Sparky, which we kind of need Rocket for as well. I'm just going to let Boss Bandit kind of die out there. And then I'll just go Rawhide because since I don't have King up, we would have taken a little bit from the Smellies. Let me just Minion Horde. I was debating freezing, but I didn't want to freeze because I think I'm going to need it for a Sparky. Toxic deck versus toxic deck. Yeah, you're right. For sure. I'll have to like take a shower after playing it, but you know, I do think I need to like branch out and play more decks too. Hero Valk might be good in that deck still. Yeah, I'm not sure if she would do better replacing the Babes. Here, let me hit a little freeze. I'm not sure if she would do better replacing the Babes or Boss Bandit. We're definitely in a little trouble right now, though, but I'm going to need my Minion Horde. Okay, Exie might be able to help here. Nice. I don't think I needed the Goblins, but I just wanted to kind of do that just in case. Let's see. What's he going to do? I'm going to hold my freeze. Wait. Go like this. Man, those E-Babes did a lot of work over there. Alright, let me see. Elite Babes. Bro, I wasn't even looking, and the Boss Bandit took the tower. I was like preparing to NATO those to King Tower, and the Boss Bandit took the tower. Loki loved that. Loki loved that deck. I got Ronin instead of E-Babes, or I say in meme language, trash versus garbage deck. Yeah, maybe stay away from Hero Valk. It's up to you. Yeah, I think if I was to put Hero Valk, love Boss Bandit, she's strong. Yeah, man, she is so strong. I think if I was to change something in the deck, it'd probably be Elite Barbs. Especially because I'm sure they're going to get nerfed, but Hero Valk is like quite good. And By the way, splitting Elite Babes here kind of makes it like free Elite Babes, because the 3 Elixir Ghost will get countered by the half of the Elite Babes. Anyway. I'm sure once they get nerfed, like, they're going to be on the weaker end, I would say. The Barbs, and Valkyrie adds versatility while still being able to pressure. Here, I'm going to go Goblins to kind of push the Piggies so that I can get at least 2 of them to King Tower. That's pretty solid tip there, by the way. Like, use the Goblins here, because then it pushes more of the Piggies to Tower. Because if you don't do that, more times than not, I think only like 1 pig will go to Tower. It all depends a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go Boss Bandit, just so that we don't take the damage there. He did kind of miss his Fireball. Yeah, let's hit the little ability so that she can go ahead and... I'm gonna let her kind of die out here. See, and that, like, those interactions where she dashes and she's like right up on something, it's just kind of wild. I'm gonna go EXE. See, like, in this scenario, I'm not sure if I should have gone Elite Barbs at the bridge, or just kind of played it like this. And the reason I didn't is because I want the Elite Barbs for his Pigglies. But I'm gonna go Elite Barbs bridge, see what he does. Okay, let me freeze, because we should take Tower. Nice. And then I'm going to hover Minion Horde, because I don't think... Okay, we're back to EXE anyway, so it's no problem. But if he wants to go opposite... Okay, he's going to go same, which I don't agree with, but I was going to say. If he wanted to go opposite, I would have hovered Minion Horde and done it before he could get a Fireball down. But yeah, all we have to do here is just defend. Hit a little freeze. Even if he Fireballs... Oh, another thing, the Ice Spirit there, or the E Spirit I meant, would have prevented him from fireballing because the minions would have gone invincible. GG's there. Honestly, I thought that would be a tough matchup because he has so many like little spammy things, but we were able to cheese him. Yeah, I saw Rambo was running a version that had Ronin instead of... I think instead of guards. I don't know, but that makes it even more expensive, so that's kind of why I just didn't. But yeah, as you see, he doesn't... I'm not sure if he currently uses Evo EXE, but I know he like wasn't at some point, because I copied his deck here, and as you see, that's the normal EXE, not Evo, which Evo EXE is just so weak right now. I just don't think it's... I don't think it's really viable. Like, of course, in HOG EXE, I still like it, but especially in a deck like this, where it's like you either use Evo Elite Babes or EXE, I feel like it's kind of just a no-brainer to use the Elite Babes, especially right now. Yeah, let's just go Goblins. I can get my King up off of that next time. I'm going to go Boss Bandit here. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get to Tornado in time, so we just have to use it like that. I'm going to let her take that out, then kind of do this. She'll hit the 1, and then... Okay, nice. I was going to say, he'll have to defend that, or else it's going to do some good damage. If he goes ability, I'm going to let it go, because he would only get like a couple hundred damage anyway. Alright, EXE low. Dude, I swear that was input lag. EXE was like hovering for an extra little second. I've used regular furnace but not Evo furnace. Is Evo furnace better than regular? Well, so in this deck, no. But in general, if you're playing especially like Golem or something, some kind of beatdown, the Evo Furnace is still very strong because, you know, it's spawning the fire spirits, but the regular Furnace is also quite strong just with its recent like buffs or whatever. So it's, you know, it's just the regular Furnace itself is just spawning so many more fire spirits. So it makes the regular one viable. Okay. Yeah, minions are kind of going to get sacrificed. Not fully, but kind of, sort of. And freeze. Okay, not bad by the opponent at all here. I'm going to NATO this. Yeah, so that EXE can kind of deal with the majority of that. Hopefully... Yeah, I was going to say, hopefully he survives. But he's on so low HP that I didn't think it would have been worth it. He's going to try to, like, just pressure me, I guess. Which is fine, but... I think another key with this deck is kind of getting the freeze cheese. Now, I played the EXE early because I thought he was going to go Skelly Barrel with it. Okay, I feel like I should freeze those rascals over there. Oh, yeah, I don't know, guys. Because I wanted... The reason I didn't just go Minion Horde was like... It would have just instantly put them into their, like, invincible state. So we still would have taken, like, damage, but... Yeah, this is really hard because it's, like, just a really bait deck. So it's one of those where if we could overwhelm him, then we could definitely, like, take the game. But he just has so many... Like, it's just hard for our heavy units to really do anything. Because there's just so many spam, like, cards that... Like, to always kind of stop them up, you know. Like, the only way we get him is by overwhelming him one time here. And that's, like, really... quite difficult, I would say. Yeah, I don't know, like, we were about to get him here, though. Like, maybe not fully, but at least some damage. I'm just not sure. Not sure. Yeah, hyper bait. Yeah, you know, it is funny about the matchmaking, though. It's like... Is this your new deck or just for the season? Oh, no, I'm just, It's just part of me trying to play other decks. I just started playing this a couple of minutes ago. But yeah, it's just kind of like a fun deck that's doing well right now that I'm trying. But it's funny about the matchmaking. I don't know if you guys peeped that. Like, as soon as I took out Valkyrie and Rocket, we faced 3 decks where it would have reigned supreme. Especially like last match, Valkyrie would have clutched up so well. But because she would have got infinite value, like chaining last match. Yeah, I could change deck after this game probably. Voice crack. I think I'm just gonna kind of let that go. I did not think... I guess I should have guessed he was gonna have Golem. Let me just kind of NATO this. There we go. And then I'm gonna go Goblins just so that EXE can live a little longer. Dude, the E-Babes put out so much DPS, it's kind of crazy. I think I have to let this get its like 2 to 3 hits. Because I could have frozen it, but since I don't have king active, I think it would have taken tower anyway. So I don't know what I really should have done. Did you say something about Sparky deck? Oh yeah, you know, the before that hyperbait we played, we had like the Sparky deck, and then we had the balloon freeze. So I was just saying, it's like we had multiple matchups where the rocket would have been kind of like the answer. But so let's see what if he just says, okay, we're gonna freeze that for sure, and we're just gonna take that real quick. And then I'm gonna go minion horde like this. And then we're gonna go goblins, EXE again. Okay, I'm gonna like understand that the tower is gonna go, but I'm just trying to make sure we don't get like 3 ground or something. Let's go. Ooh, I was trying to get the Rog Hider down before the Inferno, but yeah, we're gonna have to go minion horde here. Take that out, and then it kind of depends. Okay, no, I don't think I was gonna freeze so that they could take that out, but I don't think that would have been worth it. I'll watch out for him going mini P.E.K.K.A opposite, by the way. Okay. The lightning, I would say it kind of worked out for him. Here, let's go ahead and hit a little freeze. Little freeze cheese. Just so that that mini P.E.K.K.A doesn't get like infinite value. And then I'm not exactly sure what I should be doing right now. Here, let's back this up to kind of reset that. Pull it all in. Okay, nice. I feel like really bad from him. Okay, can we kill the mini P.E.K.K.A or no? Alright. Yeah, he's not having it. He is really mad about that. I can't blame him. Let me go Rog Hider. Bro, try to dual lane pressure. Yeah, you're right. I know that's... And so that's... My playstyle with HOG EXE is so different to how you play a deck like this that that's why I'm not like getting it as well, because you have to really play like dual lane quite a bit. Yeah, freeze cheese. Dual lane quite a bit, so it's definitely much harder. But yeah, I want to play... I would like to play, where is it? This Sparky deck, but everything is like low level, so how many... Yeah, see, like I only have 4 boost. I mean, I guess I could boost. I could take out... I could put, instead of Heal Spirit, like Heal Spirit's kind of fundamental, but is the Rage necessary in this deck? Archer Hog. Are you talking about the, like, piggies? Let me see. The math making all those hard counter bots really disgusting. Yeah, it's like, it's funny how like Switch and then it's matchups where the Rocket would have dominated or Valkyrie dominated too. I want to play with you, bro. Oh, I'm not doing like 2v2s right now, but maybe another time we could definitely do that. Okay, so I guess what I could do is I could do like Grand Challenge. and I could play the Archer Queen Piggies deck just because I definitely don't have the necessary things like leveled up. So it would take like some boosting for sure. I only have like 4 boost potions. Maybe I get more in the paid pass. I didn't like fully open that yet, so maybe we'll have more. Actually, I should probably run. I should probably run E-Spirit. What do you guys think? Do you think Ice Spirit or do you think E-Spirit in this kind of deck? Oh yeah, I forgot about that deck. That's pretty good. Tan Moy, yo, what's up, bro? How you doing? Yeah, the Mighty Miner Baby Dragon with the lightning. That version would actually be pretty fun, I think. E-Spirit? Yeah, I agree. Because there's like bait everywhere. Now, I've never really done like the grand challenges and stuff. So I'm not sure how, like if these are kind of the same as meta, but I think a good opening play is like split piggies. All right, let's go like this. And then I guess we'll kind of go skellies too, right? I guess we didn't have to because the delivery did pretty well there. I'm going to just go ahead and log. Just because I didn't want to take some little like cheeky damage from that. Yeah, I know when people play this deck against me, what they love to do is they kind of... I guess I'll go Cannon low and then Archer Queen. Jeesh. Okay, let's hit the ability. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of sloppy micros, guys. I gotta learn the deck, but it's not big deal. We take what, 2 mortar hits? That's fine. I miss the spirits hitting the tower, bro. I hope they change that someday. You know, I think I would have preferred them to change the speed. I know it made certain interactions weird. But okay. So this guy's using the mortar version that we saw in CRL everywhere with the Goblinstein and the Evo E-Babes everywhere. So it's kind of funny because we got like a pretty good opponent for the first match. Usually I don't think it's like... I think it's typically not that way, but we'll just have to see. I guess we'll see here if he has lightning or not. Okay. I thought he was going to go with more, which is why I kind of used that, but since he went with his fireball, I guess I'll just go Royal Hogs and then we'll log as well. Let me hit the ability. I know that means we might take 1 from the mortar. Okay, we actually get it stopped. Okay, so I would prefer it if they took away the like speed of the spirits, because now the thing is like you just really can't use them to distract anything. They just get one-tapped by so many units now. Okay, these elite barbs are insane, by the way. Oh, I guess I could be using Earthquake on the mortar, right? I feel like that's an obvious... Did he miss the fireball? I said try firstly defense, then counter push. Yeah, I guess that is the style of this deck, kind of, huh? It's also like a counter pushy style deck. Man, this guy's like missed. I'm just gonna Earthquake. Just to get some like residual chip damage. But Buddy's missed his fireballs many times. I'm just gonna go cannon here. Kind of predicting Alright, let's go Royal Hogs opposite then. He has minions though, which is unfortunate because like last time that's how he got away with what he did. His little push. Let's hit the Archer Queen ability for sure. Okay. And then we'll go with a delivery here. E-Barb, don't crush me, please. Immediate piggies. Earthquake. Okay, he's going like that again. He's gonna just try to get back to the fireball. He's like right there. He's really not. Yeah, there he is, right there. Jeez. Have you ever matched up with top players like Mo, Riley, Ian? No, I've not. I mean, I've matched up with like some. The only times I've beaten like top players is if I like completely hard countered them. But I mean I'm not like at that level of like Clash gameplay to be able to kind of do that yet. I guess this guy's gonna be playing Golem probably. Let me try this. I guess I could have gone Archer Queen a little farther away. Surgical Goblin, have you versed him yet? No, I haven't versed Surge. I do watch him a little bit though. I think he also, since he lives in the Netherlands, I think, pretty much always like playing at different times. But yeah, I'm not like up at his range or anything like that. Okay. Archer Queen high. That's a pretty aggressive freeze by him. I'm not going to hit the ability. I realize I could have, but I think she had like just a sliver too little health for me to hit the ability there. I could probably try activating the king with Lumberjack. I might be able to get him to pull him in. Which card do you hate the most of all time? I'd say probably Bowler. Yeah, probably Bowler. Because as a HOG EXE player, it just gets like infinite value against me. And it feels like deeper in the game, there's just nothing I can really do that much against it. Let me go Hogs opposite. Catch him off guard here. No! He nadered in my Archer Queen. It's all good. We'll get back to another one here. Let's go like that. Then I'm going to go Archer Queen here. Okay, that freeze is going to mean we take a lot of damage from that freaking balloon. I'm going to just EQ just to get like slow down and kind of chip damage there. Let's go Hoggies opposite. Archer Queen like so. We'll hit the ability. Nice. And that was the goal. We had to like take that out prior to him being able to get a freeze down because I know he was wanting to. Okay. I just want to keep him guessing right now as to like which. Okay. I guess with the E-Spirit it was kind of. I'm gonna go Archer Queen high, and then I'll hit the abil. Bad play by me for sure. Bad play. I thought it was gonna yoink still, but it didn't. Said I hate the Boss Bandit nowadays. Yeah, that's funny because we were actually just playing Boss Bandit. We were playing the HOG EXE Elite Barb's Freeze. I do agree. She could be pretty annoying for sure. Yeah, Surge lives in the Netherlands. Nice guy. I've watched him stream. Rolex is another good one. Goblin Drill King. Oh, okay. I think I've seen a couple of his like videos, but or I've heard of Rolex, but I don't know if I've actually watched him. Our Royal Hogs, Garam. I'm not sure what you mean. You mean Haram or no? Boss Bandit is monster. Yeah, well, especially if in like Trophy Road and stuff, and all the Boss Bandit Mega Knight decks, the Mega Nuts, those, it's crazy in there. Yeah, we're not doing so well with the Archer Queen deck, but that's fine. I feel like if you ever get the chance to watch Rolex, bro, he's pretty good. You know, Drill is another one that I would consider playing for sure, especially because there's a XE Drill version. Okay, let's go Cannon. And then we're going to log like this. And then I think I have to... No, I don't have to E-Spirit. Okay, but we're going to use that for a little counter push. Okay, so I think he's got... There's this like off-meta old version of Hog with Princess and Ice Golem. And then I think he'll have Bats. Nice, and then I don't even... Yeah, I don't have the ability there. Nice, nice. But the good thing is, I don't think he has... So he's going to have Rocket, but I don't think he has... Earthquake or anything. Okay, I went Cannon just because I was hovering, but I expected him to go Hog. He actually didn't go Hog, which is kind of surprising. We're gonna take like 1, maybe 2 hits. Yeah, that's fine. That's just because I went with the early cannon there, but it's not really a big deal because we're still up. And he doesn't have a building, and we've got the piggies, so I feel like we have a decent matchup here as well. And then I'm gonna hit an ability here by the queen that should be able to take out the princess, maybe get a hit or 2. Nice, there we go. And that should be like 2 earthquakes away, I think. Anyway, we're hovering cannon now. Okay, let's go like this. I'll go Skellies here just to make sure that that all gets KO'd. And then... Yeah, I think I'm going to go like this opposite. Because we can just earthquake cycle him. Okay. I'm going to hit ability and log as well. Cannon high. Electronic spirit, as Ian would say, for the bats there. Let's see what he wants to do. Realistically, he could give up, but I mean, he's not going to, I guess. Okay, cannon like so. Yeah, pretty aggressive by this guy. He could have just gone, you know, he could have like waited so that he could go Ice Golem with that, and then he would have had a better chance. I mean, we still would have got him, but could have been closer. Use Hog Mighty Miner. Oh, you're right. That's HOG EXE. Yeah, that I feel like that deck is really easy to play. Like easier than 2.6, because 2.6 can still get difficult. I think HOG EXE with the Fire Clapper is like very. yeah, I got that one. Yes, regular drill or Evo drill deck's pretty good. Yeah, and I think here, let me go Hogs opposite actually. Because then I can just get an easy little activation. Okay. So we could assume he'll probably have EQ. The drill deck with Hero Berserker is really good. Yeah, you're right. It is really good. Berserker, she just gets so much value, you know. She, like, as long as the ability gets off, she's just guaranteed to get a lot of value. I'm gonna go Skelly's here just so that Fireclapper can't get a bunch of damage here. He's kind of, yeah, I was gonna say he's kind of wasted his distractions. So he had to go Mighty Miner, which I know he didn't want to. I'm gonna go kind of aggressive here, because I'm also trying to cycle back. Nice. No hits. And then I was gonna go Royal Hogs, but okay. I was gonna say he could have tried to Mighty Miner bomb, but that was smart of him, saving the Evo Cannon for that there. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just go E-Spirit. Okay, then I'll go Cannon High. Nice. We were able to play it in the anti-earthquake spot. Could you drop your player ID? Yeah, I can check that after. Anybody can join me, by the way. I mean, you can join the clan if you want, but anybody can be on my friends list if you want. I think I have quite a few spots open, probably. Let's go like this. Like so. And we're gonna go Skellies. There we go. Still full counter. Nice, nice. I'm just gonna go Earthquake just to kind of get some chip, and then that'll also put the Fireclapper in log range. Okay. He's making it really easy for me to like counter the hogs when he plays them like that. Even though I did just give up a hit, but still. Okay, quite aggressive from him. Let's go with this. Earthquake here. Hit the ability. Nice, and that should be game right there, because especially with him hitting that ability, he had nothing to tank for the Archer Queen. Try Evo Tesla, Little Prince, Valkyrie, Evo Log, Rocket, Skeleton, E-Spirit Princess, defensive deck at chip damage. Oh, I think I saw that in CRL, right? Is that the deck that they were playing? Love talking to you, Steel. Real nice guy and down to earth so much. I appreciate you, Stony. Yeah, I like streaming because we get to like, we can sit here and like interact rather than if you just watch like one of my videos. You know, I still respond to all the comments, but this is much more like a back and forth kind of thing. Let's see. I'm kind of, remember guys, I'm kind of unk with this stuff, so I'm trying to, what's the best way for you to add me? You could scan my thing here. As well as if you would like, my ID is right here. There's my QR code there. Yeah, I'll type it right here for you. I think it's I think it's just like that. See, I just made a clan called Clash. I got 15 people so far. Nice, nice. All right, yeah, I'll try this deck. Let's see. Okay. So you said Evo Tesla. That'll be Right here, it said Evo Tesla, Little Diddle Prince. Valkyrie Evo. I feel like they have to kind of like slightly buff Valkyrie Evo. She's kind of mid now, unfortunately. They really should just... I don't know why they took away the fact that she could one-tap skellies and bats. Like, people were making it seem like she was really getting like a crazy amount of damage with her tornado. I felt it was kind of unnecessary when they were complaining about that. Okay, so Skeleton, E-Spirit, and Princess should be the last of the... Alright, yeah, it's pretty solid, I think. Yeah, I just started the clan about 2 weeks ago. Oh, nice. And the nerf of Evo EXE too. Yeah, Evo EXE's nerf was... I don't know, it was like... When they first talked about it, they were saying, like, the nerf was just to his close quarter range, and then they're like, you know what? We're actually gonna nerf him into oblivion. And they nerfed, like, 3 different things about him. I just thought it was kind of wild. It was like... Here, let's go Princess, I guess. Okay, then we'll go Tesla. I think... Does that full counter, by the way? Tesla? Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. So we get quite a bit of damage. And Steel, we just did our first clan boat wars, and my clan name is first place. That's really good. Yeah, that is pretty good. Honestly, I think most clans don't really do like the clan wars anymore. We do, but like not everybody participates, and I don't blame them. I typically don't either, to be honest, just because the rewards for it are not really that good. So a lot of people just don't really view it as kind of worth it. Here, let's spawn the Guardian. I'm gonna go Tesla here. Which, that means if he goes Ram, I have to Rocket. Yeah, and then I'll go like E-Spirit. Probably Skelly's here. Yeah. Wait, this ain't HOG EXE. Yeah, we've just been playing a couple different like little decks because ladder was kind of brutal. But I'll probably play a couple games shortly. I'm gonna go Valkyrie just so that we don't take the one hit there. Let's go Princess here. We might be able to get some... We'll also get some damage on the Zappies, and we actually take them out pretty solid there. Okay. I'm going to have to go Diddle Prince, because the bad thing with Tesla is, like, with Ghost. Preemptive Rocket. The bad thing with, like, Ghost is that since he's invisible, the... You know, Tesla's not going to pop up. Pretty aggressive from this guy, I would say. I'm going to let the Barb get, like, the one hit or whatever. Okay, then we'll go Valkyrie just so that we don't take some chip there. We'll go Diddle Prince. And we'll go Tesla. Oh, I guess I didn't think about that. The Zappies do reset the Diddle Prince, don't they? I guess I could start rocketing, right? I feel like I could start rocketing for sure. Alright. W micros. Not really. Let's go Diddle Prince for the Ghost. I know it's not really optimal, but I kind of have to. And I'll go with the E-Spirit here to kind of help out. It's funny, like as I say W micros, I kind of like really start messing up, but it's all good. I feel like I think this deck used to run Ice Wiz instead of Princess. And I think in this particular matchup that probably would have helped just because the Princess is so like fragile that a lot of these things I'm not really able to like use her. But yeah, I mean, I could definitely be playing this better. When I said W micros, I was being sarcastic, by the way. Yeah. I went down too much damage there that I wasn't going to be able to, like, rocket my way out of it. So that's kind of how that... Well, it's a variation of... There used to be this deck that ran... It was like Valkyrie and Ice Wiz. And so I think the thought was, like, have the Diddle Prince, since he's, like, quite a versatile thingy. As well as, since Princess has the new hero, so it was kind of like this mortar version actually. But yeah, we could play some HOG EXE, and then yeah, maybe we'll look into like some other ones, other decks soon too. Here, I think I got. Oh, all good. By the way, how's the game and like sound volume balance? Is that sounding good for you guys? Yeah, dude, Twitch just keeps getting all the bots on there talking about some like view bot whatevers. Okay, very aggressive. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the rocket. You play PC games? No, but I could. Since I have this monster PC that I just built with the NVIDIA 5080. And I've got, like 64 gigs of RAM. So I could play pretty much any demanding game while streaming and be perfectly fine, I think. Okay, let's go Valkyrie high. I'm going to actually let the balloon hit just so I could get king up. And then I think I have to go... Yeah, let me go defensive Rog Hider so that I don't take too much bat chip damage. Okay, this guy's deck is... it's like Lumberloon. He probably has freeze too, but... Of course, with the mini P.E.K.K.A, it's pretty hard against... It's going to be pretty hard to get, like, hog damage. But you... You said, but you must have played them some in your lifetime just for fun. No, I haven't. I kind of want to. So that's what I was saying, by the way. You could give me, like, suggestions on potentially what games to play, because eventually I, wouldn't mind playing them, because I've heard, obviously, that the graphics are far superior. And yeah, I've got the like machinery to do that. So, oh, I wanted to rocket that. I really did. But I was trying to hold off in case he went balloon. So I'm gonna go kind of aggressive here. Nice. And so we actually, since we force his balloon here, you know, we don't really have to worry about like a counter push. But I went kind of aggressive to make sure I could cycle back. Let's go Exe here. He's gonna want to go like mini P.E.K.K.A, I would assume. Let's just go high cage. Okay. Nice. This is like really good situation for us right now. I'm gonna kind of bridge block here. There we go. Let's go Rog Hider like so. Okay, we don't get the 1 unfortunately, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna try to spam me for sure, but we'll just take the rocket. I guess I could have hit Valkyrie ability there, but I didn't think it was necessary. Especially against a deck like this. Especially once you've obtained the lead, sometimes it's more important to Bro, I put the QR code and I put the ID on there, and then I also put the like Supercell thing in chat, the hip Steel Lake, but I also put up the numbers on screen. Or the like letter number thing. Okay, I'm gonna go rocket like this. I was gonna just NATO his loon, but nice. Yo, Young Money, glad you could make it back. I mean, that depends. Do you have a preference on any kind when it comes to games? No, not necessarily. I probably would play like solo games more. I don't know, but open world games would be cool too. I do think I'm gonna get like a wheel and stuff to do like sim racing, but I know that's like different. So here's my thing right there, the little, you can see the thingy, and then this is like Hip Steel Lake. Among Us, yeah, I've seen that game. I've never played it, but it's like a funny meme game. I've seen that. Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima. I think I've seen quite a bit on that, actually. Alright, we'll just split goblins, and that should be able to take out the ball breakers. Okay, with the Ice Spirit, I think he might be playing Hypno deck. I guess we'll see. Okay, I'll just go Diddy. And so this is the other thing. A lot of people, if they start to see cards, when they see Diddy, I'm sure they probably think like Splash Yard. They definitely don't think HOG EXE when they see the Diddler. Honestly, that would have been an easy activation, but I wasn't sure if he, like, what kind of placement he was doing, so I wasn't fully paying attention. I think he panicked there, because he kind of clumped everything together. And then we're going to be able to get a nice Exe lineup on all of that. Okay, then we'll also just get King up. Nice. Pretty good lead here, and we have King up, so yeah, it's this like match is not, obviously I would say it's our matchup. It's really just making sure we don't overcommit and allow them to cheese us. Now the version of this that runs like Hero Knight instead. Sometimes you can get cheesed with the Hero Knight ability and like the XE not lining up on like the Skarmy or something. Okay, I guess I'll just take the log here. And then he does have his Evo Barrel, but I'm hovering Valkyrie. I was going to say I was hovering Valkyrie for so that we could do the full counter position. Because some of y'all probably know you can full counter the barrel with Valkyrie. Let's just go, we'll take a little damage, but we'll go Cage so that that doesn't abolish us. And then he's kind of cooked here, I would say, because he's down so much Elix. Yeah. I'm going to NATO here. Just so that we could make sure the princess is done there. He might quit. Okay, yeah, I think he's quit. There we go. Nice, nice. Recently I've started playing Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Yeah, so it's funny because it's like a wave where when we were like younger or just a couple years ago, everybody played Minecraft, and then people kind of just stopped, and then it's like a returning to the game. So I haven't played it, but I've seen a lot of people have. How much is it, by the way? How much is it? But there's the cool thing with Minecraft on PC is, you know, there's all those mods. Like the common one is the Pixel mod, like Pokemon. But there's just so many different mods where it's like basically a fully separate game within the game. If he has Princess, I'll just go Diddy. Okay, Goblin Barrel with the Inferno. So is this probably just like a mid-ladder Mega Nuts deck? Let's just go Goblins here. I feel like he's going to have Mega Nuts, but I might be wrong. Let's go XE like this. Now the Witch is great, especially when you have Hero Valk, because it just kind of fuels her ability. You know, she's able to get so much value. Yeah, I knew he had Mega Nuts. That's obviously a deep barrel. Okay, somehow I missed. I thought I deployed that like really far back, but I missed somehow. I can't NATO it because it would just die, so it would just be a waste of Elix. But yeah, let's go Rog Hider because I think he'll only have Inferno, right? Okay, he's also got Skeleton Army. Guess I have to go Valkyrie here. I wanted to hold it, but it would have just been too much. If he goes Witch, we'll hit the ability. Okay. Let's go XE like this. And that way he'll be able to help out with the Valkyrie as well. And then the Witch too. Nice. I'm going to go with the Log again. And then we'll just go Goblins low here. Just because I had to make sure it dodged the Bar Barrel. But he's going to just go Mega Nuts, which is fine. But we'll be able to shred it here. So I'm not really worried because, like, yeah, we're down. But I don't see him being able to, like, stack up something that I can't defend. I'm going to let that barrel go, the Bar Barrel. Okay, XE, come on, bro. Alright, we'll go XE like so. Then we're going to have to let the Mega Nuts do some damage over there. I have to go like this. Probably hit a Log. And then an immediate goblins because I figured he would try to go. Oh, I do think that's game because he can just fireball it. I wasn't. I'll admit I wasn't paying attention fully. Go cage. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure he could just fireball. Okay, I guess he's actually like just barely off. But yeah, he's gonna. He's already back to fireball, so it was already GG's there. But I think that's probably. I think here let's hop on the free to play, but that's probably gonna do it for like top ladder gameplay, just because I'm kind of like Clash Royale out. Let's do Trophy Road. I haven't really pushed Trophy Road in a minute, but yeah, we have this monstrosity. So I put Bar Barrel in just because the log was so underleveled that we weren't killing like Princess and things anyway. So figured we could try this. Bar Barrel adds like a little mini tank, and you kind of might as well. If you know, if it's like not killing things, because that was the only drawback of Bar Barrel, is that it doesn't kill like Princess and Dark Goblin in one tap. But if the log's not doing it anyway, then you might as well swap it out. Okay, really good damage there. We'll go Valkyrie like this so that the minions don't abolish us. Okay, so he's playing, I don't know, he's got Valkyrie and Exe and Golden Knight and Lumberloon. Do you play off stream or only when streaming? Yeah, I do actually. I mainly play off stream. I'm not really like used to playing on stream, which is also not to make excuses, but also why the gameplay is like worse, just because I'm not fully used to it. But yeah, I've pretty much just been. I play more so off. But honestly, this season I haven't been playing all that much, just because I haven't like this season. You know, it's really just a bunch of like high pressure bridge spam decks, and I don't really enjoy playing that kind of thing. Okay, I'll hit the ability here because it'll, like without it, we would have just got full countered. By the Exe there. But yeah, I thought maybe we could get the rocket down before Golden Knight dashed. But obviously not, so... Okay, let's go Exe as well. Hopefully that can take the minions. Then we'll have to go Rog Hider. Bro, there's no way I lose on the free-to-play too, right? Oh no, guys. Looks like I'm going to lose on the free-to-play too. That's funny. There's my good goo. There's my good goo. Alright guys, well I am Clash Royale out for the day, so I'm gonna hop off now. I maybe live tomorrow, but if not, definitely the next day. And yeah, we'll just kind of see how that goes. I may put out a video on like ladder. I'll have to actually like lock in off stream, but we'll see. Anyway, I do appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out with me and watching live for a bit. I apologize for the sloppy gameplay, of course, but anyway, I do appreciate y'all, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.